just to let you know, which is actually a good thing because it means that any of the content that we covered today, you'll be able to review and check if you have any questions. So I will be sharing my screen just quickly and we'll be able to run through some of the content for today. Let's see. Now, just quickly for anyone who is, hopefully you're all familiar with Zoom webinars, and if you're not, you will just quickly need to check that you are unmuted before you speak. If you do have any questions at any time, you can either just unmute yourself and yell at me and go, hey, Hannah, wait. Alternatively, there's also a raise hand function and there's also a Q&A function. So if you have a question, you can ask a question at any time and I can get to it when we're able to. That way, if you've got something in your mind, you can write it down quickly and we can come back to it. And those Q&As can actually be done anonymously as well. Now, not super relevant for this session, of course, I'm sure you'll be fine. But if you have any questions when our coaches are taking the coach sessions, you may have a question that you're like, oh, I kind of feel a bit nervous about asking that. Maybe I should know that. You can choose to ask that anonymously. So that's really cool. I'm just going to quickly get this screen up. Can someone unmute and yell at me if you can see my screen at this point?
Yeah, it's up.
Screen, but
Awesome.
yeah.
Oh, it's not showing the screen that I would like it to show. It's been a little laggy. Sorry about this, team. I love it. Classic technical difficulty. This would be the Wi-Fi in our new office. For those who don't know, we've recently moved and had a few arguments with Telstra over this one. All right, perhaps we're going to plan B. Okay. Sorry, team. Absolutely classic. Okie dokie, let's try this again. Fingers crossed, you should now see a slide that says session 1. Welcome to the Fitbox Business Academy. Have we got that?
Yeah, can see it.
Yay! Thanks, Val. Appreciate that. So, guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Like I mentioned, a few people couldn't make this particular time slot. We're going to loop back to that a little bit later. But this is the first of our sessions for the Business Academy. So we are running for 8 weeks in total. And in that time, we will have 1 week with the double up, which will have our graduation session tail-ended off the back of our 8th session as well. And today basically is just here to run through a couple of quick things to do with basically how you will access the content for the Academy. So I'll introduce you to the Academy portal, how we'll be participating in the Zoom sessions for the duration of the program, run you through a few things that we do need to tick off this week, just as a first little taster and intro to the sessions. I'm sorry, I'm just going to jump quickly over to our attendees, make sure I've got everyone in here. Awesome. Also a little offer that we have as part of the Fitbox Business Academy as well, and how you can reach us if you have any questions about the Academy stuff. So a couple of things to run through. We'll try and keep this session nice and condensed. I appreciate you guys have slotted us in the middle of the day, so we'll get rolling. We may have a few of our coaches join us a little bit later. I think some might be free to pop in and say hi, maybe not, but you can find out more information about them very soon also. So first things first, we're actually going to do something a little bit more fun. You should hopefully now see up on your screens a little poll, a little question. I like to play this question. It's a lot of fun to me to get an idea of what sort of workout people we all are. And the question is, if you get stranded, I wonder if you can hear the elephants upstairs. If you get stranded on a deserted island with only one option for your workout equipment, what will you choose? Now, I'm a barbell girl. I imagine that no one's going to choose an assault bike, but go on, shock me. I would love to see how we all vote. So if you could, select an option and let us know what you think. Got about a third of the people going at the moment. Awesome, nearly there. Assault bike, all right, put your hand up. Who was that?
Yeah, me.
Oh, sadist.
No, just injuries. So I can't do much more at the moment.
Oh no, you and Zach, I imagine. Zach, was that you as well?
No, I picked a barbell.
Good man. A one-armed barbell. Very nice, very nice. Awesome. Well, it looks like a lot of us are choosing the barbell option, but honestly, with the dumbbells having more variety with weight, I think I'd lean that way. It's only a month after all, so not bad. Thanks for playing. You have a bit of audience participation in these things, of course. Cool. All right, let's roll on. So what you're looking at here is the Academy portal. This is a web page. Now I've dropped the link for this into the chat, so you'll be able to click on that and have a look as you'd like to. But essentially, all of our learning material for the Academy will live on this web page. Now you will have a login for this page, and you'll be able to access our future Zoom sessions through this page as well. So you won't be getting a regular Zoom link. You'll need to log into the LMS, this Academy portal here, and select through to your session for each week's webinars. So if I click through here, what I'm going to do actually is log in and show you what it looks like. So from this page, our login button's up here on the top right, and click over to my login button here. I've set myself up that I can log in. And when you do, you will see that there's courses down here that you're enrolled in. So for myself, Fitbox Business Academy, and I can see all our lessons down the bottom here as well. So each of these lessons will be released weekly on a Monday. So at the moment, if you click into some of these sessions, you either won't be able to click in or you won't see any content. But for this week in session 1, I can click into here and you will see a few of the things we're running through. So a little tile over here, for example, you'll have a list of topics on the side, which you'll need to click through. And this is how we access all of our content. So in future, when I click onto the Zoom webinar, this is the page that you'll need to access our future week's webinars. So you can either join via the app or download the apps through these links here, or you can join directly from the browser. So in a similar way like you did today, pop in your name, click join, and we'll shoot you straight through. So that'd be great. Ignore this little thing here. It's simply because I'm in an incognito window. You guys shouldn't get that. So when you're in the Academy portal, there's a couple of different places that you can explore. If you head up to the About the Academy tab, you'll see a bit of information on our coaches, our FAQs, and the partners who are supporting us in the program here at the Academy, which is amazing. You can also click onto modules, which is where you'll get our lessons listing. So these are the session tiles that you could see before, and that's how you'll access the content for each session. Now, the beauty of this system is that it's also accessible on mobile. So if you are one of the people who prefer to do things from a tablet or from a phone, you can definitely do all of the content, access the webinars, complete anything through your phone as well. So that's pretty handy, but I would encourage you, once the session is over, if you can jump on, explore the portal a little bit, get used to how to navigate the space. If you have any questions, email me at theacademy@fitboxsport.com. That's the email that I'll always sit on. So I will always be able to help you guys with that if you have any access issues. Now, like I mentioned, module access is released weekly on a Monday. Now that may or may not correlate with our webinars, but it will mean that you have access to what's coming up. All the resources that we have within our weekly sessions will be downloadable through the portal. So for example, this slide set that I'm showing you now is already on the Academy and it can be downloaded from there. Now, if any of our coaches have any special takeaways for you, any cheat sheets or resources, any homework, that's where you'll be able to access it through. So within this page here, you will see a resources topic on all of our sessions, and that's where we will stick any of that content for download. You don't have to download it, but I would definitely encourage you to take advantage of these extra bits and pieces that are being provided by our coaches. Alrighty, now here. One thing I just want to make really clear with this particular style of the portal is that we need to complete all the sessions before you'll be able to progress. Now, what that looks like is through each of these. Oops. Probably completed this, so I may not let me do it again. So there will be a button at the bottom that says mark as complete, and you'll need to click that to progress through all the sessions. So as you can see, I have completed it. I've accidentally ticked it, so I can't show you right now. And you'll just need to make sure you do that. If you find that you can't progress at any point, go back and double check that all those things have been ticked off. You'll be able to tell if they have or haven't by the little tick over here in the topic listing. Pretty easy. Alrighty, now little meme break because I like to think I'm funny and everyone loves a baby Yoda. I wish I could hear you laughing. I'm assuming that all the mute people are currently laughing. I hope that you can all feel a little bit with us. Feel free to unmute yourself and just give yourself some fake laughter to reassure me that I'm not out here alone. Or not, that's cool too. No worries. Alrighty, onwards. So our Zoom sessions. This is the first of our Zoom sessions, of course, but I am not one of your coaches. We have an awesome coaching lineup coming to bring you guys some really cool topics and things to talk about. So our Zoom sessions, which are our coached portion of the Academy, will be once weekly, around an hour in duration, depending on the content that will be presented. And there's a new topic of focus for each week. So these sessions are really important to attend because they are going to be your chance to learn from the coaches, but also to ask any questions that you have specific to your business situation, your gym, anything in particular that you're curious about. Now, these sessions are going to be recorded, but the Q&A will not be recorded. So Q&A will sit at the end of the session, and that will give our coaches a chance to really engage with you one-on-one about your inquiries. But these Q&As we want to keep a little bit private, of course, because this information will be uploaded and accessible by other people. This is your chance to ask your questions and know that you can get that direct advice. So I would encourage you as much as possible to attend these live sessions because it will be how you get the most out of this program. So please, 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 please do your best. It's in your best interest to make time to attend these sessions. It's only 8, small chunk of your end of the year, which could have huge impacts for your business in the next year coming up.
That's every Wednesday, is it, Hannah? Sorry.
I'm just getting onto that actually, Scott. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we want to make sure that as many people can attend. So what we've got up in our module 1 at the moment, when you log into the portal, you will see that there is a topic there called Complete the Poll. Now, on this link, there is a couple of time slot options that I've listed out that you can select which suit you. So what we're going to do is allow everyone who's enrolled in the cohort to decide what time slot will best suit you guys. So I've popped up a Monday and a Wednesday option. I've popped up a couple of midday time slots and evening ones as well. Now, knowing that these are the typical times when gyms are generally less busy, not running classes, that kind of thing, we've just kind of put up a few options there. So one of the tasks for you guys to complete by the end of the week is to participate and complete the poll. So you will get to decide when our sessions are scheduled ongoing from here. And then hopefully we can have a few more people attend. Sound easy?
Yep.
Perfect, Hannah.
Yay! Great responses. Love this. Thank you, guys. Now, another one of your jobs. Oh, pardon me?
Just majority wins, is it, on the poll?
100%. So if you guys are the only ones who complete it, you'll get to decide. Easy. Alrighty. Now, one more job we have for this week as well is to complete our snapshot survey. Now, as you know, we are supported here by Queensland Government DTIS under the Active Kit project. And part of the stipulation for this program is that we have a measurable outcome on those who undertake the program. So we have a pre and post survey for you guys to complete. Now, this survey is completely anonymous. So I encourage you to be as honest as possible about where you're at in your business and in your own knowledge of your business and some of the topics that we'll be learning about. So you'll find this, like I said, under session 1 in that module on that side topic listing. And yeah, it'll give you a chance to think about what you might want to gain by undertaking this program here, and maybe identify some of the gaps in your own knowledge that could be limiting your growth. It'll take you about, I'm going to say 10 minutes. So not a huge deal, but again, it's very, 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 very important from the project perspective and the government for us to be able to measure the differences pre and post once you've done this program. So this is super, super important. Please complete this week. Alrighty, and another one of our partners in the program is Filex. Now, you guys may have heard of Filex if you've been in the industry for a while, starting off with the Filex convention, which has been around for about 30 years, as I understand it. So these guys are basically the leader in fitness education in Australia. And they've recently launched a lot more digital learning resources and speaker summits that are delivered in a virtual way. Now, part of their partnership with us is that they're offering all of our participants a 12-month free premium access to their platform, which is great. So you can access their backlog of keynote speakers, have a look at some of their upcoming speakers. There's a lot of resources there, discounted tickets to events, that kind of thing. And you can also, pick up their, if they should launch their in-person events again, then you can get yourself a sweet discount to that. So I'd encourage you to take a look at that. They do have some great, presentations, speakers coming up that I'm certainly keen to attend. If you've never had a look at further professional development education within fitness ever, or even in a while, it's a pretty cool one to check out. So literally completely free to have a look and suss them. And the form for that, again, also on the portal. Now, this one is optional, but I do want to let you know about it because it's a great offer for 12 months, not just the duration of the academy. Worth a look. And another meme, because, I like memes. The triple chin of this is just doing things for me. It's great. Essentially, as I mentioned before, if you have any questions about the Academy at any time, you can reach me on academy@fitboxcorp.com. You can also direct message through the Academy portal. There's a little contact us tab up there as well. You can go and have a look at that. So to get out of these sessions, I'm just going to click at the top left here, and it will take you back to the homepage. So I can keep contact us up here and send a message through this form, which just emails the inbox in the same way. So if you have any questions about the portal, about coaches, how to get in touch with somebody, click a message on there, we'll reach out, come back to you with that. Now, you guys will let me talk a lot, which, that's cool with me. I like to talk, I'm a talker. But at this time, is there any other questions currently? I've just dumped a whole heap on you. I should touch on first, just quickly. With your login, you will shortly receive an email with a password reset for your login, which will include your username to access the portal. Now, spoiler, it's just your first name and the first letter of your last name. So Zach, for example, Zachary K. Renee H. And you can set your own password for access. If you, off the back of that email, have any issues with login, please email me and I'll get that sorted for you. And I think that's probably bulk of the info I have for you right now. here's our little to-do list from the afternoon. Now I'll be emailing this out to you as well, just so you've got a copy of this. And that was really quick. I feel like I've spoken very quickly. Any questions for the Peanut Gallery? Scott, I'm looking at you.
No, I'm all good at the moment. My only question was the login, but you've answered that. I do have one. Is Jess around, or is she on holidays?
Jess is currently on leave, I'm sorry.
I've been trying to. She's been off for a
Yeah.
while. I've emailed her about 3 times over the last 3 weeks about some information, but I haven't heard back anything.
Oh, she's off for another 2 weeks. So she's left me to pick this up on my own, which is great.
Yeah. No,
I think
how long she's been away for? It's been like 3 weeks ago. I still haven't heard back from her.
Oh, okay. It shouldn't have been that long.
Yeah.
Have you emailed through the help desk if it's a fitbox issue?
No, it's not Fitbox.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Do you want to put me an email instead? So my email is the same as Jess's, just Hannah instead of Jess.
Okay.
And I can chase up that
Thank
for
you. I'll do that in a
No
minute.
worries. Awesome. Cool. Alrighty. Any other questions, team?
So I've got a email saying the first set class is tomorrow. Is that right? At 12:30?
No, that should be today. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Did you get one coming through for tomorrow?
for the 6th? Is that tomorrow the 6th? What's the date today?
It is tomorrow the 6th.
Yeah,
That's
12:30.
unusual.
Wednesday, 12:30. Send out a Zoom link for
Nice.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I had
Oh.
the same.
Yeah.
And I got worried when I got another email earlier going, your session's starting in 30 minutes. I was like, oh,
That's why I emailed you earlier.
Yeah.
Why am I doing today and tomorrow? I was a bit confused.
I didn't get one.
It's
I only got
fine.
today.
Okay. Sorry if that's my fault, team. I've been learning on the fly a little bit about Zoom webinars, and I did initially have one scheduled for Monday before I realized that it was a public holiday. So potentially that's a bit of user error over here. But this week, definitely just today's session. And following weeks will be, once that poll is completed,
Yep.
I will send out an email on Friday about what our recurring schedule will be.
No worries.
Awesome. Let me see. Can you put the link to the Academy? Hey, Ash, the link should be there in the chat box already. Can you see the academy.fitbox call up there?
No, I've got nothing on my end.
No, I've got nothing.
nothing.
Yep, there it is.
We've got a user error again over here. We're all learning together here, team. I appreciate your patience with me, guys. That's awesome.
Perfect.
Amazing. I can quickly foreshadow next week's session if you like. So we're going to be hosted by Keenan Blanco, who some of you may know. He does actually own 2 gyms himself, but professionally he is also an accountant and small business coach. So he'll be running us through our main financial component, including KPIs. Now, it can sound a little bit bland if I just drop it on you like that, but this is probably our most important session, I will say, because not only are we covering off what should be measured in your business, we'll also be benchmarking your businesses against other competitors in the industry. So Keenan's strength is that because he consults with many, many different businesses and many gyms, many fitness businesses, he's got access to a lot of this data. So it's a really good chance to see where you might be sitting against others and maybe some areas where you could improve. Now, part of the Academy also includes your time to get a one-on-one consult with Keenan, where you can bring your specific metrics to him and discuss ways that you might be able to bridge gaps or set new goals around that. And that is your dedicated one-on-one time. So there will be a link to book that consult in the module for next week as well. And that will be within the window of about 4 weeks. So we've got a lot of time to get through that. You might want to implement some changes or some strategies that you've learned through any of our modules, and then maybe have a look after that. But yeah, next week's session is going to be a really, really good one. I definitely recommend it. Alrighty. Well, if we're all happy otherwise on that, we might wrap this one up nice and early.
Thanks, Hannah. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
so
you.
much, guys.
Good at you.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thanks, Hannah.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys attending, like I said. And if you have any questions or any issues with access, reach out to me. We'll chat to you soon. Can't wait to see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks.
thanks guys. See ya.